Welcome to Hotline TV, everyone. I'm Rochelle Duyard-Prue.
And I'm Amy Walter, who still can't pronounce your last name. Ugh. All right, well, today, everybody, get ready for it. It's Pop Culture Tuesday. Yay!
Woo!
Whether it's whiskey shots, shooting hoops, political junkies are loving this B-roll. Let's take a look.
Great help. What year?
Start with that?
No.
How about that, huh?
They did what?
The true sporting passions of would-be President Obama, however, are of a different sort. We tracked him down on the campaign trail to watch him play his game and hear him talk about it. Driving hard to his left for the game-winning layup.
All right, so Rochelle, whose pop culture clip was more effective?
I think as of right now, Hillary's has gotten a lot more playtime, so as a result, it has been more effective. It's been...
She's gotten a lot more, but does getting a lot more play mean good things, right? I mean,
you don't know.
There's been a lot of criticism, too, that it looked kind of staged and awkward. And
Yes, but at the same time, watching Obama's clip, I couldn't help but notice that his campaign had chosen a group of military men and women to play with him, so while Brian Gumbel was all, talking about how it was this unstaged game that his campaign had nothing to do with, they did. And it could be trying to send a subtle message. I don't know if people will pick up on that or if they'll care about, in the same way that they've cared about Hillary staging her, her whiskey shots and beer drinking. But
well, plus one was on HBO.
Yeah, which is not widely accessible to the general public. And the thing that I was talking about with Hillary is that good or bad, she's getting a lot of publicity for it, and it's been on all the late nights excessively, every night since it happened, and I don't know. It remains to be seen if it'll really affect her.
If it will affect
positively
or
not.
Okay, all right.
Moving right along, Michelle Obama was on Colbert last night.
Now, everybody wants to know, they speculate on what kind of first lady a candidate's wife might be, and if you would forgive me in saying so, I think you'd be Jackie O. Okay? Because... And I hope I'm not out of place in saying this. You're a very good-looking lady.
Well...
Thank you, Stephen.
Do you think your husband will be okay with me having said that?
He might be a little ruffled, but...
Ruffled enough to come on my show and try to punch me? Because that would still be a booking, and I would win.
Well, maybe if you sang to me, it would make him a little jealous.
L is for the way you look at me.
Michelle Obama is known for being pretty sharp-tongued. Amy, how do you think she did?
Well, I can never stay up late enough to
Me
watch
either.
these things, which is why I watch Play of the Day, as should you. So I got some of my clips from that. Look, I think there are a couple of things going on here. The first is, does Barack Obama, you and I talked about this, does he really need to go and reach out and show that he's sort of the outside-of-the-box candidate?
And a younger candidate.
Right. No, he's already done that. He's already got the Colbert demographic wrapped up, right? That's, if there is a demographic that Michelle and Barack Obama need to get into, of course, it's getting away from the
Younger
voters. The younger, should we say elite, yes. The elites, the media elites who watch these
youth.
watch these things. But I think it also proved that she was willing to continue to be part of the campaign, even though there have been some question about whether or not she's an asset on the campaign trail. Obviously, after her comments she made about never being proud of my country, that is certainly going to come back onto the campaign, right? So, but what they're really saying too is we're still going to put her out there. We still think she's an asset to us. She has a sense of humor, which she was willing to go with Colbert, although I didn't think he threw her a lot of tough balls.
No,
Yeah, no, I mean, he threw some softballs to her, so that was fine. The interesting thing, too, I looked at in our last poll, the Hotline Diageo poll, we asked voters, actually, what they thought about the spouses of the two candidates. Bill Clinton, not surprisingly, 51% negative among the general public. Michelle Obama, people still don't know much about her, but her favorable, unfavorable score, not that great. 35% favorable, 27% unfavorable. Among Democrats, he has a 75% approval rating, but a 22% disapproval. She is at 53% with 13% disapproval. So a lot of people still don't know that much about her. She's still getting to be known in the minds of voters. It is important for her to be able to define herself rather than being defined by that one comment, which is going to get rolled out over and over again.
And used against her.
All right, well, thank you for joining us on this Pop Culture Tuesday.